Hi, I'm JC at Motorcycle Superstore and welcome to our January Kickstart video. This is your one-stop shop for all things moto, so we're going to get a whole shot on the brand new year with some great products. We have dirt products, street products, and because it's that time of the season, I'm even going to show you a little bit of snow gear. Now we're also going to point out some great new bikes coming down the road, take a look at the calendar for January as well, so let's get started. First order of business, our winners for the December Subscribe and Win giveaway. This is our last one for 2014. The two gift card winners are going to be Mick Feger and Miss Flick CC. Congratulations, spin those on whatever you'd like at motorcyclesuperstore.com. And the grand prize for December was a set of Pirelli tires, one front, one rear of your choice. And this goes to Philip Hine. Enjoy those tires, enjoy the gift cards, but first, you have to email me, YouTube winner at motorcyclesuperstore.com. You have 30 days to do that, and then we'll ship you those products, and you're off and running. Also, stick around until the end of the video. I'll go ahead and announce the new prizes for this month's giveaway. Now let's take a look at some products for the dirt category. We've got some great dirt products this month. I'm going to start it off with a little bit of a nod to Ryan Villapoto. This is the Thor Verge Flex helmet. This is the one that he typically wears, and since we won't be seeing him in Supercross this month, I figured I'd give it a little bit of love. Now this Verge Flex is a great looking helmet, extremely lightweight. It's made from fiberglass composite outer shell, DOT and ECE 2205 rated. Some of the things I like the most, really nice mesh detail on the mouth guard here. The exhaust vents have the same thing, and the interior is phenomenal. Now in the center here, you're going to find some eye protection, and the thing that I like about these most is that they're specifically designed for the crappy weather that we're experiencing this time of year. This is from Fox Racing. This is their Airspace Enduro goggle. The important thing about that, because it has that Enduro designation, it has a dual pane Lexan front lens. It's going to help really reduce that fogging. It's available with the orange, or you can get it with the clear, but the Enduro is only available with this solid color black. So it's pretty straightforward in the way it looks, but I love the performance for this type of year. I wear normal goggles all through the winter, and I'm telling you, it's really not worth it. I should invest in something like this, and you probably should too. Over here, these are from Thor as well. They're a little mini boot. Now this is the type of boot that you're going to wear for several different types of dirt applications. This is the Blitz LS boot, but the important thing about it is that it's extremely easy to wear. Unlike tall, full size, this is really easy to get on your foot. It uses a buckle system. It's going to be great for riding mini bikes, also dual sports, ATVs, and I'd say even for an adventure purpose as well. Now it's going to be available in white or black, so if you don't want it quite as flashy, there's a darker version available. Nice leather accents as well. Check them out and find the size that's right for you. Over here, this is a great piece of protection, and it's very lightweight, so it's easy to wear underneath your jersey, whether you're riding motocross or off-road use. And it's going to be made from Axo. This is called the Rhino Vest. Now the nice thing about the Rhino, like I mentioned, it's very light. It's all made from mesh. These are foam panel inserts. You're going to find them on the chest, the shoulder, also the sides as well, so it has some rib coverage. On the back side, there's a panel as well that is removable if you don't want to use it, or if you need a little bit better heat escaping. That's going to be a nice feature there. So that's what you see in front of me, but behind me, check out some of this gear, this bright stuff from Fox. This is their 40-year limited edition 360 series. 360 is the top of the line from them. It's got really nice features. It's available in the jersey and in the pant as well, and of course the matching helmet. Now 40 years is a long time in motocross. Fox has been there from the beginning, and if you're into retro stuff like I am, this would be perfect. I can't believe I don't have one because I ride a Suzuki, and that would be perfect for my vintage needs. So check them out, find the right sizes, and get the right setup for you. Over here as well, this isn't so much dirt, this is snowmobile gear. It's from Climb. That's their Valdez Parka, one of the best sellers from Climb, and that's going to be a great option because it's made from their Gore-Tex Pro Shell. It's extremely waterproof, tons of venting, and like we mentioned, it's just the shell. So there's not a lot of insulation in it. However, it does have some padding built in and lots of reinforcements in the appropriate areas. Check it out, find the right color for you and the sizes as well. Really a great option for the snowmobile crowd. This riding tip is all about prepping your dirt bike for the mud. At some point, we're going to get into the nasty stuff, whether that's a freshly watered motocross track or during the wintertime, it's every time we go out and ride our bikes. So keeping the mud at bay is important. One, for safety, two, for comfort. You got to remember, when you start piling on the weight, the suspension starts to act differently. It can have negative effects. So there's different ways you might accomplish this. One of the most popular is to stuff chunks of foam in different parts of your motorcycle, between the skid plate and the engine, for example. You can put pantyhose over your radiators to help keep stuff from sticking. That stuff is still kind of a pain in the butt because you still have to clean that foam out. One of the best solutions that I've found is to basically spray your bike down with some sort of a slippery chemical. This could be WD-40, it could be any number of wax products that are detailers, but the best one that I've ever found is from Maxima. It's called SC1. This is a silicone detailer spray, and it basically is a new bike in a can. You spray it all over the place, it makes this thing shine and look perfect, but it does double duty by keeping the mud at bay. Now, when you're just prepping your bike, maybe you only spray it on the bodywork, but when you're prepping for mud, you're going to want to spray this in different areas. For example, you're going to want to spray in areas like the engine, these areas where it starts to pack up and build. This is a great example. My little pit bike here doesn't have radiators, but it has these cooling fins. Once those get packed with mud, it's a bad deal. Now, it keeps the mud from sticking to a certain degree, but the real benefit comes when you actually go to wash it afterwards. The stuff just falls right off. So, when you're doing this, apply a liberal coat wherever you like it to perform the best. Notably, underneath the fenders. A lot of times if we're just going for show, we don't do that. But for mud, that's where it's going to pack up the most. Now I have to say, a word of caution with SC1. This is silicone. You absolutely cannot get this on your brakes. Disc brakes will become completely ineffective, so don't spray it on your brakes. If you do get some on there, make sure you clean it off very, very well. You're also going to want to avoid putting it on your seat because it keeps it very slippery, and obviously your controls as well. The way this works, a quick spray, let it soak in for 30 seconds to a minute, and then take a rag and simply wipe it down. In those areas where mud is building up, like under the fenders, you don't even have to really wipe it down. Just spray it on thick and leave it there. It'll work out great for you. That'll help you stay a little bit cleaner. If nothing else, it'll definitely make your job with the pressure washer a lot more enjoyable. So try it out, get a can. It smells fantastic. I promise you, once you start buying this stuff, you'll eventually start getting it in bulk like I do because it's really, really awesome. Hope that helps. Enjoy riding in the mud, and we'll see you next time. Let's start off the street segment with a pair of new helmets from Scorpion. This is the XO R710 in the Golden State graphic. This is the XO T1200 in the Sight Neon Red, White, and Blue. Different graphics available if you don't like these, but the R stands for racing, the T stands for touring. So these are going to be slightly different applications. This R710, it's going to fall in the middle of their racing lineup. You have the R2000 and the R410. This one's right in the middle. It's about half the price of their Premier lid, but a lot of those same nice aggressive features. Aerodynamic for that aggressive stance. It's DOT and Snell 2015 rated. You're going to find lots of adjustable vents. This is a really sweet helmet. As for the T1200, this is their premier touring helmet. This is going to be more for upright riding positions. It has a little bit less aggressive stance. It's only DOT rated, but check it out. Drop down visor in there. Extremely nice for those touring applications, and both of these use their Ellip Tech ratcheting system. The shield replacement's very easy. It's also very smooth and creates a nice secure seal. Find them online, find the different styles, and see which ones you like the best. Over here is another helmet. This one's from G-Max. It's called the GM54S. It's not new, it's not particularly flashy, but this is the first time I've got my hands on it. I was immediately very, very impressed with it. The reason for that, well under 200 bucks and lots of features. It's a modular design, so it's great for touring or commuting. Also, you're going to find a drop-down sun shield in there. And check this out. All of the vents here on the front, these are adjustable. On the back side, they're adjustable as well. I've never seen this many vents that are actually open and closable. I like to see that. Part of the reason for that is because G-Max sells this as a snow option. That's going to have a different shield, a dual pane shield up front and a breath box, but it really makes this thing an attractive lid. On the back side, an LED light with 3 different modes, so it's really going to increase your visibility as well. So much value in this helmet. I'm super, super impressed. Up front, let's talk about these gloves. These are from Joe Rocket. They're called the Rocket Burner gloves. They use battery packs in each one, and they have 3 different heat settings. Press this little button, there's a low, medium, and a high. Very easy to use. They're going to run for 4 hours. Now, we've actually been riding with these, and they're supposed to be waterproof. We'll call them more of a water resistant, but they do a very good job of keeping you warm. They cut down that wind extremely well, padding on the backside. Also, some other nice features. You can pull these batteries out, charge them both at the same time. It's extremely easy to use. They do come with the charger. And on the front side, you'll see fingertips that work with your touchscreen applications like smartphones and silicone printing to help get a better grip in the rain. Now, speaking of rain protection, this is some footwear from Alpine Stars. This is the Web Gore-Tex boot. It's been redesigned this year. It's a little bit more sleek, a little bit smaller, and it's got a nicer profile. So it's a little sportier looking, but you get the same protection from that Gore-Tex membrane. Also, very easy side entry access. It's extremely comfortable to wear. This is a touring style boot, and it's made from an actual genuine leather. So it's extremely comfortable and feels very high class. Moving on to some gear items. Off of the table, we'll start with this gear behind me. It's in the white. That's the Ivory setup from Olympia. This is the brand new product, just launched January 1st. It's the Women's Expedition jacket and pant. They're sold individually, but Olympia is one of the premier touring companies in my opinion. Such high quality materials, such high quality craftsmanship, and this is part of their transition line, so it's going to be good for different types of climates. Inside the jacket, you'll find a rain liner and also a quilted liner. The rain jacket can be worn inside, as it is now, or you you can actually pull it out over the entire jacket. The pants, they have one interior liner, that's just the rain pant, and the same goes there. You can put it inside or outside. Extremely nice stuff. This is for the ladies, but check it out, there's also a men's version available as well. High dollar, but ultimate performance there. On this side of me, we've got something from Fly Street. Now, Fly Street is different from Fly Racing. However, you're going to notice some similarities in the way things look and feel. This is a 600 denier nylon outer shell. It's also designed for street purposes though. So, adventure touring dual sport guys, check this one out. Great looking jacket here because it's very dirt oriented. Lots of storage, very durable, a tall collar, and nice venting options on this thing as well. I love the way it cinches down around the back to help keep this jacket from flapping in the wind. CE approved armor for street use. Check it out, there's lots of different colors here that are available and sizing as well. Not only standard sizing, but they do have tall versions also. That does it for our gear. Let's wrap things up with one set of cruiser tires for all of you guys on V-Twins. It's January and it's wet outside, so if you're still riding your cruiser motorcycle, it really should be on some quality tires. Tires like this Commander 2 from Michelin. This is the rear and the front. They're sold individually and they each come in tons of different sizes. But you'll notice the tread pattern on this. The tread pattern, also the specially formulated rubber compound, this is going to give you that performance you're looking for on wet pavement. Also, they've been made to last all year long. They're going to be a really long wearing tire because they're very stiff and rigid. Michelin redesigned this recently. They use a 90 thread ply. It's extremely robust. It is a bias ply tire. So check it out, find the sizing for your motorcycle, and don't take my word for it. Between the two of these, we have almost 700 customer reviews. They rank 4.7 out of 5 stars. This is a tire that's loved pretty much universally. Find more information on them online. It's officially 2015, so we thought we'd change it up a little bit this month. I want to talk about a bike that has a lot of people excited, the 2015 Ducati Scrambler. This is a Ducati that most people might be able to afford. It's available in 4 different models. The base model comes in at $84.95. That's pretty affordable for an Italian bike. But this isn't the race replica we're used to seeing out of Italy. This thing is actually a very cool, almost retro-themed motorcycle. It's small, it's lightweight, and it's very easy to ride. It uses the 803cc L-twin engine. That's an air-cooled motor. It has a 6-speed transmission, and it's not high on the horsepower. This is something that's designed to have good torque, great mid-range, a bike we can ride easily around town all day. At just over 400 pounds, it's relatively light and relatively small. The seat height's very easy to reach the ground with, especially for smaller statured riders, women in particular, so this is a great bike for pretty much anybody. Also, it handles very well. It's light, it's nimble, that makes it a joy to ride. As with all Ducatis, this thing is extremely good looking. It's just as easy to look at as it is to ride. You can get more information on this by checking out motorcycleusa.com. Those are our buddies at the magazine. They lended us this footage, and read their full ride report. You can see all the details there. Super deal of the month for January is a product I'm very excited about. These are the Arnett Series 3 goggles. You'll find the standard Series 3 and also the racer packs. The difference, the racer packs have the added nose guard and some tear-offs in the box. But we're going to sell them all heavily discounted this month. So typically $45 to $55, but this month $19.95 to $24.95 depending on which goggle and lens combination you choose. So really big savings. I remember growing up, Jeff Emig was the man. He was the epitome of cool. He was rocking the #1 plate and wearing Arnett goggles. So I've been a huge fan of these for a long time. They have really great features built into these as well. I love the pivoting strap on the goggle here where it connects to the frame. Really easy to get in and out of your helmet. Also, 3-layer face foam, great ventilation, and the styling can't be beat. You can see all sorts of different styles available. Check them out, find the ones that are right for you. If you didn't get any goggles in your stocking this year, now's the time to make up for it. Well, we've made it through the drought, my friends. November and December is not a lot happening, but in January, a brand new year of racing kicks off. So let's talk about the big one, Supercross. We'll find 5 rounds of Supercross this month. There's going to be one every Saturday night, and you can watch those live on your television. Remember, James Stewart has been banned because he failed the performance-enhancing drug test, and Ryan Villopoto is racing overseas. That means it's pretty much anybody's championship. We also have the Road to Supercross, otherwise known as Arenacross. 3 rounds this month as well, and when it comes to racing, there's really the one big off-road event. It's the Dakar Rally. That takes place in South America. It starts and ends in Buenos Aires, and that runs from January 4th all the way until the 17th. It's like running the Baja 1000 every single day for 2 weeks. Gnarly stuff. Also, WORCS Racing kicks off in Taft. There's 1 round this month, and if you want to go overseas for some off-road log hopping, the FIM Super Enduro takes place in Germany on the 3rd. Now, there is a chance for you to get out and ride yourself. You don't just have to watch it. The Adelanto Grand Prix, that's on the 2nd through the 4th. That's a big time race in SoCal, historical venue. Check that one out. And keep in mind, if you're not into the racing or if you're in areas where it's not available, there are plenty of IMS shows happening as well. 4 IMS shows this month, so we're going to see lots of cool stuff coming out throughout the month of January. That does it for our Kickstart program this month. Thanks so much for watching. But before we go, the prizes for this month's Subscribe and Win giveaway. As always, we will have 2 $100 gift cards, and the grand prize is going to be a set of chain and sprockets from Renthal. Drive sprocket, the countershaft sprocket, and the chain to go with it, and you'll be off and running. The only thing you need to do in order to participate is subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't unsubscribe, and you'll be entered to win automatically from here on out. Also, don't forget, you can send me your best video clips and a favorite riding tip as well. I have an email account, videoteam@motorcyclesuperstore.com. Jet that over, we'll sift through them, and perhaps you'll be featured on one of our upcoming Kickstart videos. That does it for me. Have a great January, and we'll see you next time at Motorcycle Superstore.